My goal with this project is to give a little insight into my approach to funk and groove drumming. For funk stuff, I'm definitely influenced by three main cats, and those would be Clyde Stubblefield, Jabo Starks, and Zigaboo Modelis. So we're going to examine some of their playing, but we're going to try and look at it in a way that we can take from that and then create new things. So we definitely want to come out of this absorbing some of their creative processes in a way that we can apply it to our own playing to come up with things that haven't been played before. I think over the years, I've just come up with things, you know, just from a very natural way of sitting down at the drums, and then you're trying to come up with something new. And then you come up with something, you think, okay, maybe this is something kind of, you know, kind of new, I can use this. And then you realize, okay, well, how did I come up with that? All right, I guess I mixed a little bit of this with a little bit of that and then applied something new to it and then came up with, you know, my own slant on it, which this is something that's been done by guys for ages. I mean, this is the way we come up with stuff. But to put it into a book and try to make it specific, I tried to get specific with certain things, and then also go back and check out where some of the guys that we're examining, check out where they got some of their specific ideas. So it just kind of helps you realize, oh, okay, you know, specifically more where, you know, where some people got certain things and how you could take things. But, you know, you also want to approach this from a very organic way as well, you know, just sitting down at the drums and then experimenting and improvising in a way that you're trying to come up with new stuff, you know, new grooves. And I think that once you learn something and then you learn this, then you kind of almost want to get it to a point where it's you know, you've either mastered it or made it so comfortable that you can improvise with it and then start to blend these things, you know. I started trying to do this to some of David Garibaldi's stuff, taking it, slowing it down, playing it with more of a New Orleans feel, more of a feel in between straight and swung, putting that New Orleans lilt on it, and trying to maybe play it in a way that could be used for some of the New Orleans stuff. So if you take one of his grooves like Soul Vaccination and you slow it down and play it with that New Orleans lilt, you really start to come up with some interesting things. I would say listening is the biggest part of it. You know, you have to really listen to this stuff and re-listen to it and readdress it. And I think that if at some point you do learn how to swing or you do learn, you know, how to play a shuffle, that's just going to make it better. And then you don't have to start with that. You know, you can start trying to learn how to play in between the cracks, messing with that a little bit, and then you can go back and you can learn something about how to swing a little bit better, and then how to play a shuffle a little bit better. But then I think that that's just going to inform it and refine it. But you don't necessarily have to start there. I mean, you know, I'm a big fan of, you know, get in and hit the drums and have fun, you know, just get to the heart of the matter and then start refining things, you know. And it's, you know, it's an ongoing thing, you know. And that's what's so fun about it, is that, you know, you can fine tune this stuff and mess with it as you go along, and every day it's going to be a little bit different, you know.